Hello and welcome into this video here. Today we're going to talk about what I do different than most day traders. And most people don't do these things. And the crazy thing is that most day traders fail. You can see it by the statistics here. And most day traders never become profitable. They just don't. And that's just how it is. It is a hard business. Don't let the IG guru or anyone else tell you that it's not, or it's easy to win or find yourself in a winning trade. Yeah, that could be the thing, but most day traders don't become profitable or stay profitable long term. Today I'm going to show you some things that I do to be different from most day traders. So I know that 95% lose, and that's just what statistics says. First of all, I'm trading less because in the game of trading, less is really just more. We don't want to trade all the time, all day long, and we don't want to turn green days into red days. And after we already took a trade like I did here today, just a small risk trade, I took a trade and I didn't turn that trade, sorry, into a red day just because I wanted to trade more. Like, I wasn't greedy. I wasn't feeling an urge to come back into the market because I know what that brings me, because over trading leads to a lot of things. Like, it leads you to become susceptible to a lot of trading errors because greed and fear comes into the play too. So I don't want to be susceptible to making trading errors because of emotions, because a typical trader would be in a lot of trades. So this is a very good example of what we could see from the impatient trader, or the typical trader, or the one who trades a lot and just want to take more and more and more trades all the time. So basically we see him enter here, right there, because he sees a doji candle that could be sign of reversal. So he takes a buy right here, lost. Took a sell right here, sees a red candle closing below, he lost on this one too. Up here, he takes another trade and last of the day because he just wants to make money. He sees profits, has too much greed, and comes right back down, gets stopped out, and that's the trading day. 3 losses in a row here. It could have also been winners, but some of these errors here, like being too greedy, not following the plan, all of that can really make the trader susceptible to a lot of trading errors that makes you basically not trade flawlessly. It makes you the kind of trader that doesn't trade their plan, or trades with a lot of errors or mistakes that makes you trade, like, let me say, like, not flawlessly. That's the best word I can find for that one. But this could be the typical trader here. Let me show you another great example. So let's say that the 4 time frame here is bullish. Let's say that this is the 4 time frame. We've been bullish for some time here, and we've just been moving up, moving up. So moving steadily up here on the 4 hour time frame, and to the left we got a lot of clean range. So that you shouldn't care about that to the left because we have a lot of clean range. That's just the 4 hour time frame here. So a lot of clean range to the left. We're moving up on the 4 hour time frame, and when we're moving up on the 4 hour time frame, then we go down to the 15 time frame and see where do we have or are we looking for a playbook setup. And let's say we're coming down with the 4 hour time frame to kind of create the wick, and now we're getting a little pullback here and all of that. So basically we're coming down here and we see price coming up now. And let's say that we see a bearish candle here. And let's say this trader here has been waiting for hours on hours on hours on hours for his best setup on the charts. He finally sees this and he thinks to himself, we're right at resistance. We got a new resistance now. Could I take a sell off of this candle here? He gets activated on the break of this low, so his position looks something like this. And now that he gets activated, he's trying to come down, feel the wick, all of that. But once he see that this candle opened up here, we opened up with no top wick, but he's too impatient, too greedy, and he just gets in the trade anyway. So he gets in the trade anyway. It ends up coming back up and now closing above. The patient trader somehow were able to not get in that trade because he understood the bias. He understood that trading is about patience, and it's about and really just the impatient trader's money is going to the patient trader's pockets here. So what the patient trader now sees is basically he get activated here and it hits TP in the next 5 minutes. So basically that's really a good showcase of less is more, because some trader could have taken this one, he could have taken that one down here, he could have taken a trade here, sell, buy, but really it's just about waiting for the best of the best setup and waiting for your trading setup here. And you got to make sure that you got proven data to prove your edge, playbook setups and all of that. But overall here, what I'm trying to say is that less is more. And this is really just a good example of that, because we have a forward that's bullish here. The typical trader couldn't wait for that. He sees resistance on the lower time frame here, 15-minute resistance right there. He sees a resistance, and now basically he got stopped out because he was too impatient here. So that's a perfect example of that. And yeah, the it's it's too risky, this one, the resistance. It doesn't make sense because of the forward time frame. It's too risky. And the professional traders know that they could wait a little longer or wait for the next day to get something better, because we don't want some random move just because we see something on the charts. And maybe our feeling says to ourselves, or we say to ourselves, that we could maybe get a trade here, but we just don't want to just trade to trade. We want to trade to make money here. So we gotta find the best of the best. Yeah, and that's it for this video here. And I really hope you liked this video. Hope it could give you some more knowledge about what we could do differently as day traders to separate ourselves from the typical trader who loses. So hope that you liked this video here. Hope that you would subscribe to my channel, and I hope I see you in the next one.